Good morning, everyone. This is the Med City CPA, and I'm reading through the Form 1040 instructions. And every once in a while, I get an odd question about, well, okay, we have children of divorced or separated parents. Usually, the question comes around the first year that divorced or separated parents have to file, and there's always questions about, well, who claims who, or how do the dependents work. Well, in the Form 1040 instructions, they have a little bit of guidance, help you along the way. A child will be treated as the qualifying child or qualifying relative of his or her non-custodial parent if all the following conditions apply. Number one, the parents are divorced, legally separated under a written separation agreement, or lived apart at all times during the last 6 months of 2018. Whether or not they are married, the child received over half of his or her support for 2018 from the parents. Support of child received from parents, spouses is treated as provided by the parent. So if the parents remarry, if that spouse, stepmother, stepfather, etc., provides the support, it's still treated as being provided by the parent of the child. The child is in custody of one or both parents for more than half 2018, and either one of the following applies. The custodial parent signs Form 8332 or a substantial similar statement that he or she won't claim the child as dependent for 2018, and the non-custodial parent includes a copy of the form or statement with his or her return if the divorce decree or separation went into effect after 1984 and before 2009. The non-custodial parent may be able to include certain pages from a decree or agreement instead of Form 8332. So if you're between 1984 and 2009, you can actually just include pages from the divorce decree instead of having the other parent fill out the Form 8332, which is kind of interesting. If you want to send the IRS your divorce decree, see what happens, send the whole thing, or just certain pages. So that's kind of a weird rule. Or a pre-1985 divorce decree or separation maintenance agreement, written separation between the parties, provide that non-custodial parent can claim the child is dependent, and non-custodial parents provides at least $600 for support of the child during 2018. So if you're divorced over 30 plus years ago, and you provide $600 for the support of the child, so this is becoming a more rare situation where you have a child that after 30 plus years and you provide at least $600 of support. It's kind of a weird exception, but that's the tax law. You get all these weird exceptions. It's kind of interesting. If the conditions 1 through 4 apply, only the non-custodial parent can claim the child for the purposes of the child tax credit and credit for the other dependents. However, this doesn't allow the non-custodial parent to claim the head of household filing status, the credit for the child and dependent care expenses, the exclusion for child and dependent care benefits, and the earned income credit or the health coverage tax credit. So this only says you can claim it as a dependent. It means it doesn't allow the non-custodial parent to claim the household, head of household, the child and dependent care expenses, the exclusion for dependent care benefit, and the earned income credit. So just heads up, it's just for dependency. So, but you can get the earned income credit. So there's these other rules: custodial, non-custodial parents, greater number of nights in 2018. So that's what they're talking about. And there's actually, if I remember correctly, so post 2018 decree, if divorce decree or separation went into effect after 2018, the non-custodial parent can't include pages blah 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 instead of form. So you need the Form 8332 post 2018 divorce. So you can't have stipulations. A form statement must be released without any conditions. So there can't be a condition saying, well, you only can claim them if they pay support. Well, that's not true. That's what the IRS is saying right here. Let's see. And then release a certain tax benefit. A custodial parent has revoked his or her previous certain tax benefit must include a copy of the revocation with his or her return for details. Page or C form 8332. So let's see. Caution: you must include the required information even if you filed it with your return in an earlier year. So kind of an interesting situation. Every once in a while, mostly for people that just got separated or divorced, and they have kids. That's usually when the question comes in. But hopefully this has been helpful. IRS form instructions 2018 for the form 1040, pages 22 and 23.